Hey YouTube, it's Melissa Hurt of Integrative Studio here with another video to help you become clear, productive, and influential. In this video, I'm going to share with you an articulation warm-up for people who speak too fast. I used to be one of those people. If you were to have asked me, say, 12 years ago to do that same intro, it might have sounded something like, "Hey YouTube, it's Melissa Hurt of Integrative Studio, here with another video to help you become clear, productive, and influential." I mean, it would have been a mess, and you would have been like, whoa, hold on, slow down. I don't want that for you. I want you to sound clear and to feel clear as you communicate your message. So there are a few things that you can do every day to help free up tension in your oral cavity so that you can articulate your words. Now, a lot of it has to do with breath control. And so just taking a breath in and then exhaling on an S consonant. If you do that S exhalation, say 3 times in a row, a few times every day, you will be building up endurance with your thoracic diaphragm. That's the diaphragm muscle that supports your lungs, so that you can have better control with your breath. So do the S exhalation every day as a primer for this pump of connecting sound with breath. But we need to warm up the articulators. We need to warm up all the soft tissue in the mouth so that it is free from tension. So the first thing we're going to do is yawn. Now I'm going to turn away from the camera just a little bit, but just feel a yawn. And feel how the jaw releases down. And then feel how the tissue at the base of the tongue and the throat releases with that yawn. Yawning is the best way to release emotional and physical tension, and it's a wonderful way to open up these channels for your communication. So after you've yawned a few times and released your tense jaw muscle and tongue, we want to do some trills. So a lip trill is where you blow out the lips, because the lips are an articulator, and we want them to be loose and free. And we can also do this with voice. Now, when you're doing your S exhalation, that will help to sustain how long your voice sticks with the trill when you're doing the sounded lip trill. So now we'll do a tongue trill. So the tongue is a major articulator for a lot of our sounds, and we need it to be loose and free and in sync with where we need it to go in the oral cavity to express all these different sounds in our language. So a tongue trill. So I'm doing it with sound. You can also do it without. And it's just a way to connect breath with movement to release tension. Now, those aren't the only things that we want to do. Those are just kind of warm-ups for the warm-up. We need to actually use language to efficiently warm up the articulators. And one of my favorite ways to do it is by doing double drum beats, as what Arthur Lessac calls these consonants that are back-to-back, and they're both tapped sounds. So for example, P, T. Let's feel the P on its own, P, 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 and the T, 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 and then together, P, 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 P. And you want to feel the rhythm of them each distinctly, and then put them together distinctly, P, 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 as in the word apt, 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 apt. Let's do another one. Let's do the K, T. K, 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 T, 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 K, T, K, T, K, T, K, T, K, T, as in the word act, 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 act. So now we had the back of the tongue with the front of the tongue, and we did the front of the tongue, or the lips with the front of the tongue. So we're getting to see more of the distance in the oral cavity. But now let's do sounded percussive consonants. So the B to the D, b, 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 d, 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 b, d, b, d, b, d, b, d, b, d, as in robed, robed, robed. And then we can do the back of the oral cavity back to the front. G, D, g, d, g, g, d, g, d, g, d, g, d, as in bagged, 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 bagged. So when you can start to feel the distinction of these sounds, you know that you're breathing as you speak. Now let's hum on more consonants. So we have lots of different places where consonants happen in the mouth. We have the lips together. We have the tip of the tongue through the teeth. We have the upper gum ridge, also known as the alveolar ridge, for We have the middle of the tongue, or front middle of the tongue for zzz. We have the back of the tongue space in the oral cavity for g, 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 or ng. So feeling consonants as they occur throughout the mouth and finding phrases that help you connect with those different locations is a great tool to have in your back pocket to warm up your articulators. So the phrase that I chose is actually a tongue twister, and it is, I saw a kitten eating chicken in the kitchen. I saw a kitten eating chicken in the kitchen. Now we're not trying to do this too fast. Right now I just want you to feel where the sounds happen in your mouth. I saw a kitten eating chicken in the kitchen. I saw a kitten eating chicken in the kitchen. I saw a kitten eating chicken in the kitchen. And if you can do that a few times and synchronize it with your breath, again, that S-exhalation is key, you can begin to slow down your speech and sound intelligible and articulate with your breath flow. Okay? One more tongue twister that I particularly like is red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather. Because the Y in yellow is getting to those more liquid-like consonants that also bridges us towards vowels. So let's do that one more time. Red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather. And there you have it. I hope that was useful for you. Please leave a comment below on what is your favorite tongue twister to use as part of an articulation warm-up. Let's start a movement and get some tongue twisters back in our daily repertoire that we can do in the shower. We can do it as we're getting ready in the morning on our drive to work. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel so that you can be first in line to get my videos when they release, to be clear, productive, and influential. Thanks so much.